Hello, my name is Jamie Lee. I'm a certified coach who helps smart, ambitious women who hate the drama of office politics get promoted and better paid without throwing anyone under the bus. However, I know right now many of us are dealing with a different type of drama. We're dealing with coronavirus drama, and it feels like chaos in our minds. What I've done is I've put together some of the best coaching tools that I use to help my clients achieve success. I've created a 5-step simple framework to help my clients deal with coronavirus drama. And I wanted to share it with as many people as possible so that you don't have to suffer from the drama. You can rise above the uncertainty of this time to create actionable strategies to help you move forward, be productive, and make the most out of this downtime so that by the end of it, you come out even stronger, even better than before. So chaos stands for C, circumstance, H, hand on heart, A, aspiration, O, obstacles, and S, strategies. First of all, if you are experiencing coronavirus drama, and you know what? I have too. I've been crying and journaling a lot and getting coaching and coaching myself. And the most easy way to create a little bit of relief, just that little bit of peace that's going to make a big difference, is just write it down on paper, journal. I recommend put a timer on your phone, set a timer for 10 minutes, and just write down everything that is swirling around in your mind that's creating anxiety, angst, frustration, fear. Write it all down on paper. And then once you've done that, then let's walk you through the framework. What you're going to do is first identify the circumstance. Circumstance is facts. Are facts that are not thoughts. Okay, facts are not conclusions. Facts are not adjectives. Facts are not conjecture. Facts are not, oh, we might have, I don't know, layoffs, or something's gonna happen with the stock market, or these are all thoughts, conjectures, right? Or people have been handling this wrong. My boss is not handling this well. These are all thoughts as well. So just the facts is what circumstance is. Circumstance is factual, provable in the court of law. So when I do this exercise with my clients, they want to suggest a lot of their thoughts about what's going to happen or what had happened are facts or circumstance, but they're not. Facts are you're working from home. Facts are you're on LinkedIn right now, or maybe you're watching this on YouTube. Facts are the sky is blue. Facts are your children are home if they are, or facts are there is food in the fridge. Facts are you have emails, you have work, right? So facts are provable. Facts are simple. Facts do not create our emotions, because when you just look at the facts as facts, they're neutral. It's what we make the facts mean. It's all of our thinking. It's all of our thinking about what had happened, thinking about what could happen or what could go wrong, or our assessment of us and other people. That's our thoughts, and our thoughts create our feelings. And this is really important because your feelings are valid. Whatever you're feeling right now, I invite you to put your hand on your heart and identify the emotion. Anxiety, angst, uncertain, frustration, and say, of course I feel this way. Of course I feel anxious. I feel anxious because I have the thought that something can go wrong. Of course I feel anxious. I'm feeling anxious because I have the thought layoffs could happen, or the worst case scenario that you're envisioning in your mind, which is a thought. So give yourself some validation for how you're feeling, but also identify the thought, which is just a sentence in your mind that is creating the emotion. This way you regain power over your mind, over your emotions, and you also give yourself compassion. From there, let's go to aspiration. Whatever is happening right now in the world, temporary. Things happen all the time, and they come and go. That's a fact. Yeah? And this will come and go as well. But our long-term aspirations, our big goals, our big dreams for what we will achieve a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 10 years from now, no one can take that away. And so I invite you to think about, who do I want to be like 10 years from now? Do I want to be CEO? Do I want to be a thought leader? Do I want to be somebody who has great work-life balance, somebody who is admired, somebody who is taking a vacation? This is one of the answers that came up when I used this coaching framework this week. Somebody said, you know what? A year from now, I'm in Costa Rica and I'm enjoying the hot springs. Love it. Yeah? Go there. Be there. Make that vision really vivid to yourself, because that engages the prefrontal cortex, the more evolved part of our human brain, whereas the part of us that wants to freak out and just eat cookies on the couch, that's what I call the Itty Bitty Shitty committee. That's a different part of our brain. That's more of the primitive part of our brain that's always looking for safety and also looking for uncertainty, looking to be scared. So focusing on our long-term aspirations give us a reprieve from being engaged by the Itty Bitty Shitty committee, and helps us be more engaged from the evolved, from the human, from the prefrontal cortex part of our brain. And it's also inspiring. It also gives us courage. It gives us hope. It gives us power to think about, okay, from the long-term perspective, from the perspective of my future self who has achieved my big goals, what is happening right now? How would I think about this differently? And many clients are telling me, yeah, it's kind of cliched, but true. I would say, keep going. You're doing all right. There's nothing wrong with you. Be patient. You're gonna get through this. Whatever you want, it's just around the corner. Just keep going. Yeah. And from there, let's identify obstacles. Maybe the current set of circumstances are presenting you with obstacles to achieving your aspiration. Or maybe the way you're feeling right now, the emotions that you're encountering are the obstacles. If you're feeling so stuck, paralyzed or overwhelmed, maybe that is the obstacle. They may be real, they may be perceived. Take, for example, a client said, an obstacle for me is that somebody out there thinks I'm not cut out to be a great manager. Like, okay, if that is true, if somebody is thinking that you're not cut out to be a great manager, then what strategies, what solutions can you identify from the perspective of your long-term aspiration, from the perspective of somebody who's already achieved it? And she said, oh, well, in that case, if somebody really does think I'm not cut out to be a great manager, I'll just talk to them. I'll negotiate with them. I'll have a conversation. I'll reach out if and when it comes up. And another obstacle is perhaps you're waiting on some key partners to make strategic decisions on how to respond to the coronavirus pandemic. And so because you are waiting, maybe you're feeling frustrated or that things are not in your control. But when you think about it from the perspective of your long-term perspective of your future self, who is decisive, who is confident, who is calm, you realize, oh, the solution or the strategy to overcome this obstacle is for me to just decide ahead of time. Okay, if they don't make a decision, then I will. If they don't move forward, then I will find a way to move forward on my own. So to summarize, identify the circumstance, just the facts, okay? And recognize it is the thoughts that create our emotions, not the facts. Put your hand on your heart and say, of course I feel this way. I'm feeling this way because of a thought in my brain. My coach, Danielle Savory, taught me this, and it has really helped me. Aspirations, focus on your long-term aspirations. Short-term, yes, things are going to be a challenge, but long term, what you want, that doesn't change. Your vision doesn't change. Your goals don't change. Your desires don't change. Honor them. Spend time being in them. And then from there, identify the obstacles. And when you identify the obstacles, it helps you identify the strategy. So there you have it. I hope you found this useful. And if you have any comments, feel free to comment below. If you want to reach out, Jamie at jamieleecoach.com.